machine, took a tarp off. They had a guy with a mannequin that's sitting there with a gun underneath a shirt, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 meters away. They turned this machine on. It was built like 10 years ago. It had like a computer tower inside of it. And then it had like a little screen next to it. So they started this machine and they basically moved over to the screen, and the screen showed like as clear as day, like a photo of you can see the exact gun. You could see it in 3D, you could see it in 2D, you could see it in power. There's a bunch of other ways we can look at the data, but it was just like crystal clear.
Wow.
And I was like, what happened here? They're like, we basically got to the end of this program and we don't have any more funding, so it's done. And I basically made the decision, long story short, I ended up chasing Archer at the time. I went and built Archer. And at the time I only had this was a big endeavor for me, like going from software into deep tech hardware. So I basically decided to put Cover on hold and, chase Archer. And then about 2 years ago, somebody came to my office, one of my investors, and was like, hey, I'm like looking at like trying to solve school shootings. I was just back from LA and I'm like trying to solve it with CCTVs, like the security cameras. He's like, the problem is like, you won't know until the gun goes off. And you won't like brandish a gun. You won't pull the gun up until you're like trying to like shoot it. Mm-hmm. So it's just like way too late. And I told him a story about how I went down this path and he kind of like looked me dead in the eyes. He's like, I have kids and you have kids. Like you have a fiduciary duty to go build this. And it was right when my daughter was also applying for first grade and we were worried about it at schools. You know what I mean? Just looking